What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? It's me, your big partner, man. Cartoon One. I'm back. I just thought about something. Yeah. Something just went through my mind. We'll talk about it at a later date. Anyway, man, it's story time. Man, listen, it's a lot of y'all been listening to me. Y'all hear my stories, y'all hear a lot of stuff. And so, if y'all been rocking with the foundation for a certain amount of time, y'all know that I have an affinity for the game of poker. Love it. Love playing poker, man. I love it. I love it. Now, out here on the streets, see, now in jail was my thing. Because in jail, we played what was called dealer's choice. Dealer's choice is excuse me. Dealer's choice is when it's your deal, it's your choice to deal whatever type game you call. Whatever type of game you call. Now, man, when I was in prison playing poker out here in Alabama, man, we had at any given time, man, we had at least 9, 10 games, different games that was played at the table. You know, 6 people at the table. You might get six different games before the deal come back around to you. And I liked it. You had a choice that if you didn't like the game, now when the dealer, when it's his turn, whoever's dealing the cards at that time, when he get the deck, he got to call his game out. You know what I'm saying? The house man to tell him, man, call your game. And so he'll call his game. And you do that because you give the people, the players at the table, an opportunity, if they don't like that game or they feel they don't know how to play that game well enough, to say, deal around me. Just deal around me. And so that's what happened. Me, I wasn't, man, he dealing spit around me. It was very rare that I said deal around me. Have I said it before? Yeah. But very, 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 very rare. I'm going to play everything. I got to see them cards turn, man. Man, for me, man, that was look, playing poker when I was in prison was some of the most exhilarating. It kept my blood flowing. Man, it was so exciting to me to wonder, is this the hand? Is this the hand? Is this the hand? You know, see a card turn, you know, and the thrill of victory, you know what I'm saying, at the end, when the house man will tell you, okay, y'all turn out. Now, it's the thing. If you call your hand out, oh, you might be saying, all right, man, you know, okay, what y'all got? Who won the pot? What's up? And, you know, you say, oh, well, man, you know, I got a straight. Okay, now, that's the hand you called. You said you had a straight. Okay, somebody else might have 4 of a kind or whatever that's going to beat you, but now, it might be a hand on the table. You might say, man, I got 2 pair, I got a pair, or whatever, you know. But now, here it is. Okay, that's what you say. You turn it out. But the person who's going to get you turn out a better hand. And then you like, oh, well, hold on then. Hold on. You might, because it might, you know, we play games where it's a lot of cards on the table that you can pick and choose from and make your best 5 card hand and all that. But you want to call out this. That's what it is. That's what you called. That's what it's going to be. I don't care if you were able to make 2, 3 hands better than that to where you could have won the pot. You called out what you called out, and so therefore that is what you're stuck with. Now, if you don't call out nothing, the house man might say, okay, y'all turn out. What you got? What's up? You might, you know in your head what you got. But just in case, the house man might have better vision than you. Because you can best believe fools sitting around the table, boy, they watching hard as a big dog. You just lay your hand out. You don't say nothing. Just lay your hand out. Okay, when you do that, that automatically puts it on the house man to read your hand. Now, what the house man going to do, he going to look over all the cards and all that and see what it is. You know, even if the house man calls out the wrong hand, if you could go back and look at all the cards and come up with a better hand, then that's what it's gonna be, that better hand. Because you didn't call it now. It's on the house man. You gonna win the pot. It'd be all type of stuff going on. But anyway, man, prison poker was something else to me. Loved it, man, loved it. Like I told you, that was my biggest vice. Anyway, okay, so now here it is. Now, we played Texas Hold'em, too. You had a lot of people that played Texas Hold'em. Sometimes, you know, you had all Texas Hold'em games. Texas Hold'em is not one of my favorite card games to play in poker, but, you know, that's all they play on the streets almost. I've only seen about 2 or 3 different games, but now Texas Hold'em is the big woo-woo. You know, that's what everybody playing. So, okay, cool. Anyway, as I told y'all before, I love to play poker, but I was what you call a chronic loser. If I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna go to poker 10 days straight. I'm gonna lose 9 days and then win on the 10th. Then sometimes I might just lose all 10 days. My luck was at that time was not real good with poker. It just wasn't real good, but I loved to play it, man. Would spend every dime I could get my paws on to play it. Went to bed thinking about it, woke up thinking about it, dreamed about it. Poker, man. That's all, you know what I'm saying? Where Tune at? Man, I don't know. Man, where Tune? Man, you know, go check that poker game. Where they got the poker. Or dudes will come in the block and they might be, man, where Big Tune? I don't know. The first thing gonna say, man, well, okay, where the poker game at then? Oh man, the poker game up there in 8 cell. Okay, meow. They know where I'm at. Come get me in the poker game. But anyway, man, I had become so accustomed to losing that, you know, it didn't even make me no difference. I had to turn a card, man. We used to say, I just want to see a card turn. Every blue moon I would win. Every blue moon I might win something. You know what I'm saying? When I say win something, I ain't talking about, okay, when the game ends, I got me, you know, a few little chips in front of me, or, you know what I'm saying, little old crumbs here and there. No, I'm talking about hit that thing, you know, wham, wham. I might get that once a month. This story here, y'all, is about the biggest poker cash out I ever had while I was in the Alabama State Prison System. I'll never forget it, man. Look, I won't forget it. I remember the year. I remember the day. I remember the time when I cashed out. And when I cashed out, it was basically because the house man kind of like put me out. I couldn't miss. I couldn't lose. Man, I was on fire. Man, the Phoenix off the X-Men didn't have nothing on me this day. It was just, man, you know, I guess all the stars just happened to fall into alignment and bless me that day. Man, I'd been playing all day, man. I was one of the first ones at the table that morning. When the cell doors opened up, and the person who was putting the game down that day, because each person got a different day. You know what I'm saying? You'll go to war about your poker day, because that's when you know you're trying to get paid. You're trying to make you some money. Now, if Monday my day, that means every Monday in this block is my poker day. Every Monday. Ain't nobody else finna put a game down, period, unless they looking to go to war. If Monday was my day, then I had Monday. Everybody knew Monday through Monday, everybody knew who had the day. They knew where to go, knew where to take their money to. Now, every now and then, you might could like give your day to somebody like, okay, man, I don't even feel like doing nothing today. You can have it today. And let somebody else, one of your partners or something, get a little money. Or you would just put the game down. You'll back the game. You putting the game down and you backing it. But you might let your homeboy run the game for you. You know, you might let him gamble and run the game all day for you. Now, what that means when you say you backing the game, is like you the money man. If the house crash out and he got to pay out his pocket, it'll be coming out my pocket. It'll be coming out whoever's backing the game pocket. It's rare that you gonna see a house man crash out. When you see that, it's because you done ran across a real live retard who don't know nothing about putting the game down. Now, every now and then, man, I'm talking about, it was rare that I seen a good poker player or even a decent poker player gotta have a game down and they call it going in a wreck. Man, that man game win the wreck. Man, you heard of such and such. What's up? Man, that fool whole game win the wreck. He in a wreck. Or you might come into a sale and watching the game and you see that he in a wreck. Now you'll go in there and sometimes you'll see some dudes, some house men, they game going to a wreck at first, but boy, for the night in, for that lockdown come, they been pulled themselves up out that wreck. They got some money now. You know, man, there's so many different shenanigans I've seen go on at these poker games, man. But anyway, look, I've been playing. Man, I've been playing. Man, I'ma say the dude named Freddie Scott. He was out of Montgomery, Alabama, and he had a game down. And usually I lose in his games because he was one of them lucky cats, real lucky, man. And it just, everybody know when you come to Freddie Scott game, you better get ready because he's slaying chips. We call it slinging chips. When you know he was the type, he loved to bluff. He liked to hit you with them big bets and run you off your money. Man, I'm a fold. You know what I'm saying? That's why they got a rule. You got to keep all your money in front of you so they can see it. So now if they want to try to bull, you might have $30 in front of you. But now you in a pot with a dude who got $300-$400. Oh man, he finna take you all in. Man, what you got? This was the saying. Man, what you got in front of you? What? How much you got in front? What is all that? Man, all that. Whatever you got, all of it. Man, dudes be like, man, they'll count their chips and man, I ain't got number 33 chips, man. Hey. Man, now they telling on themselves. Man, hand don't look too strong for real. Man, what this fool got over here? Then they taking into account that you can afford to lose the 33. They can't. That's all they got. They ain't ready to get up and go back into the day room. They want to gamble. So they fold. So, you know, it's all type of, man, it's a skill game. You got to have skills. But now, at the end of the day, I don't care how skilled you are, how good you are. Skill will never beat luck. Want me to say it again? I'll say it again. Skill, how good you are, how skillful you are, how well you know the game. Skill will never, ever beat luck. You know, the only thing that can beat luck is cheating. And eventually you're going to get caught doing that. But as far as just in the game go, man, a lucky person, man, is not to be trifled with. You in trouble. You in trouble. My luck was running this day. Now, man, look, let me show you something. You got dudes that will do all type of rituals. Stand up, turn in a circle, go pee on their hand, not wash their shirt, that is just a lucky shirt. They ain't gonna never wash it. No. Let me show you something. There is nobody on the face of the planet that is more superstitious than a gambler. Gamblers are the most superstitious people on the planet. Man, I'm telling you, look, I'm talking about to the point to where if I want a pot and I'm reaching out to get my winnings, and somebody else might be reaching out to get the cards, he got the next deal, and our hands happen to touch, oh my God. Man, you talk about having a fit. You don't want to be touched. You think you transferring your luck. Somebody might come in from outside and they come into the sale and like, hey, Big Tune, let me holler. Whatever, and touch you. Oh man, you gonna go crazy. Man, don't touch me when I'm gambling. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Man, look, not only that, all type of stuff. You gotta pick your cards up a certain type way. You gotta put them in order a certain type way. It's all type of stuff need to be done. Certain clothes, or just what certain speech, whatever. It's a ritual for you. that has to be done, or you feel you're losing. You feel that's the reason why you're losing. Man, just crazy stuff. But on this day that we speaking on, man, I come through the door on fire. Man, I come through the door. I never forget, I came in with 2 bags of coffee. That was the equivalent of $10. That was the equivalent of $10. So here it is. I'm getting down. Man, I come through the door winning. Man, look, we started gambling that morning about 7 o'clock. About 7 o'clock that morning, we started gambling. Man, by lunchtime, by 12 o'clock, by lunch, man, I was on like Maggie Stone. Man, I'm winning. Man, people coming, people losing, boom, 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 boom. So now, of course, they like, boy, tune on fire. Tune on fire. Man, I got laundry bags. I done sent a couple of home, hey, cuz, go myself, man, grab 2 of them laundry bags. They done came back with the laundry bags. Man, I'm winning. I'm putting stuff in the laundry bags because I cash out and keep playing. Some dudes gonna keep all their chips boobled and bobbled and poobled up in front of them. No, when I get to a certain sum, I like, man, go ahead and cash me out, man. They'll cash me out, and the houseman asks you, okay, you gonna play something back? Say like if you want to get cashed out, $50. If you're gonna get cashed out, $50. Okay. Now here it is. The houseman will say, how much you got? You'll count it out. Okay, 50. He'll look at you, you gonna play something back? You're like, yeah, I'm gonna play 10 back. Okay. So he gonna give you $40, and then he give you $10 worth of chips so you can keep paying. Now, when you winning good like this, the houseman don't want you to go nowhere. He want action back at his money. Yeah. He want action back at winning that money. So he gonna make sure. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going nowhere. And I wasn't going nowhere. Man, I'm winning like a big dog. Man, I got bags. I got money everywhere. A pile of chips in front of me, man. I never forget. I'm in the pot. It's me. It's Freddie Scott, the house man. And it's one of his homeboys out of Montgomery, a dude named Rah-Rah. We used to call him Long Hair Don't Care. People gonna know Big Rah-Rah from Montgomery. Okay. We in the pot now. Rah-Rah, now both of these cats got big, long money. And they both got stacks of money in front of them at the table. Man, I'll never forget, boom, matter of fact, what was we playing? Oh, man, dang, I remember everything except for what we was playing. What's the name of that game? Now, that's one thing. A lot of these games that we was playing were games that people made up. It was games that people made up. We playing a game called the Iron Cross. Now, the Iron Cross is everybody at the table get dealt 5 cards. Wow. Okay, now once everybody get dealt, okay, now this is one of these crazy games that you got to take your time and look at because you almost using every card in the deck. Every card in the deck. Because once you deal the 5 out, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 30 cards. That's 30 cards dealt out. Okay. That leaves you 22 more cards to pick from on the table. You're gonna put the middle down. That's 5 cards in the middle. You might have 3 cards here, 3 cards on the side, 3 cards here, and you might have 2, 2, 2 going down, something like that. But it's gonna look like a big cross. You might have 5 in the middle, 2 at the top. 2 on the left, 3 at the top, 2 on the right, and then 2, 2, 2 or 3, 3, 3 going down, whatever. Like a big cross. We call it the Iron Cross. So now once the initial bet's been made, boom, you're gonna turn the middle flop over, the middle one, the 5 cards in the middle. Bang. So you looking. Now you ain't no throwing nothing in, get you no new cards. You gotta make the best hand you can from all this. That's when the betting starts. Freddie Scott with his devious behind, he trying to hit me from boom. He trying to hit me. So big bet, $20. I'm looking. I'm looking. I got an ace. I got an ace. I got an ace, a jack. Let me see. I got an ace, a jack. I got an ace, a jack, and a 10 of diamonds in my hand. Got to remember right. I got an ace, a jack, and a 10 of diamond in my hand. Off the first flop, bow. I don't see nothing. And now this is how you read it. You can read it all the way down or all the way across. You can't go and turn. You read it all the way down, all the way across, using the middle. Okay, so when he bet the dub. Bunch of people folded. Rah-rah called. I called. Boom. So now you turn each other. He turned the 3 at the top over. Bang. I didn't get nothing from the middle. He turned the 3 cards at the top over. It's a king. It's a king and a 10 of diamonds in the top 3. Now I got ace, king, jack, 10 of diamonds. I'm shooting for this royal flush, y'all. This royal flush. He bet, and I'm knowing the card got to be there, but it's a chance that somebody else got the card. But man, look, my luck running so good. It was on Rah-rah to bet. Rah-rah bet 100. I called the 100. He was trying to run everybody out because he had 4 of a kind at this time already. But he ain't got nothing but 4 5s or something like that. He trying to run everybody out. I called the 100. Freddie Scott called the 100 and raised it 50 more. Rah-rah called the 50 and raised it another 100. So now it's 150 more to me. I'm spooked because I'm used to losing. I called 150. Man, I'm like, man, this card gotta be out here. They turned over. Bow. Bow. The 2 cards on the end. On this, the 2 on this side. Nothing. Rah-rah. 50. Freddie Scott, 50. Rah-rah say another 100. Almost ran me, but I'm like, man, bump it. Man, if I lose, I lose. All this stuff ain't even mine. I called 100. Whew. He called. So it's going back around again. I think you had 2-3, 2-2-2, or 2-2 or something like that. But anyway, the next one come. Nothing. It was wrong. Rah-rah bet. Rah-rah say all in. Man, Rah-rah got like $300, $400, $500 more dollars worth of money in front of him. He say all in. It's to me now. Whoo! Man, I'm scared as a big... Oh! Man, all my skin immediately got tender. My skin got tender. I said, man, no guts, no nuts, no glory. I said, I called. I just went on and said it. I don't know what made me say it. I ain't even got my hand. I got some decent hands made, but I'm knowing Rah-rah got to have some. I'm thinking he got a little boy straight flush. And that's what he ended up with. I think he got a little boy straight flush. Man, it come back around again, man. The last card that turn, boy, that Queen of Diamonds showed up. Royal flush. It can't be beat unless you playing a game with a wild card and you can get 5 of a kind. Other than that, and we wasn't playing that, y'all. I can't be beat. Man, let me tell you something, man. I won that pot, man. I walked out of that sale, and I left. I walked out of that sale, man, with about 1,500 items. About 1,500 items almost. Whew. Man, I would go longer, man, but my video finna hit, man. I was so glad, boy. Hey, it's me, man, your big partner, Cartoon One, man. I represent the gangsters. Peace.